This is episode 1 in a new series about Genghis Khan and his quest for God. Episode 1 will be about religious freedom. Thomas Jefferson, one of the key figures who shaped America's founding principles, was influenced by Genghis Khan's approach to religious liberty. You see, the founding fathers of America were thinking how to structure a country which would have in it a range of people from different religious cultures and ways of life. They were looking across history for inspiration and came across Genghis Khan, who had a massive empire from east to west, which had all different types of people in it. The most interesting part is Genghis Khan was an underdog. He came from very humble beginnings with no real education, and he had to figure out how to govern all of these people, as he was going along. He was a practical man and really did kind of fix as he went along and faced new problems. One of the earliest laws he addressed in Mongolia was the kidnapping and selling of women. His wife and his mum were both kidnapped, and he saw that so much blood was spilt over women. So that was an issue he faced and addressed it practically. But also on a human level, he understood the amount of pain and suffering it caused. It was actually in his first military campaign out of Mongolia that he was faced with the problem of religion. A local tribe of Uyghur Muslims were being persecuted by a tyrannical leader, and they approached Genghis Khan, this outside leader, seeking protection from him. Genghis Khan protected them and in the process realized another source of conflict alongside women, which was religion. And his solution for this problem was remarkably radical in world history. Religious freedom, but here's where it's significant. Rather than simply granting religious freedom to religious institutions, Genghis Khan established the principle that individuals should be free to choose their own religion. You could follow the faith you believed was true. No one could force you to convert, and no one could prevent you from practicing your religion. Individuals, it was groundbreaking in world history. Religious freedom was not simply a privilege granted to religious institutions. It was now a right belonging to the individual. And the case can be made that spiritual freedom is one of the deepest forms of individual freedom. Genghis Khan went further, also exempting religious institutions from tax and giving them other significant privileges. While I do actually believe there was a genuine human reason for this approach to religion, there's no doubt there were practical reasons too. Religious freedom attracted people from minority groups from across the world onto his empire. It definitely led to a more stable society and made it easier for a smaller Mongol elite to rule over an enormous administrative area. And it was obviously a style of divide and conquer, prevent them from uniting, keep these religious sects competing with each other. But there was also something deeper as well. Genghis Khan was intensely interested in the nature of God and truth. Rather than simply imposing his own beliefs, he sought out religious thinkers from different traditions. He wanted to know what was true, and that is where the story becomes even more interesting. In the next episode, I'll explore how he brought together religious leaders from across his empire, organized debates, public discussions, and attempted to discover which religion, if any, possessed the truth.